Hello everyone. Today I am going to make another very basic t-shirt design as I was doing some advanced work and that is not really helping you. So I am again making a basic t-shirt design. In this one I am going to use this text here just to show you, and I am going to use this, I don't know, but I will maybe use this for font. This is Kids Regular, this is Baby Angelo, Arrow Kids and Milky. You will find them on thefont.com. Every font I am using or I use in my regular designs, you can find them on thefont.com. So the point here is I am not going to use any kind of external vectors because that is still some confusing concept that how to find copyright free vectors, which one are copyrighted. So just avoid using any kind of vectors. Do whatever you can do with some basic shapes of Illustrator and some basic techniques to apply on your design. So for this one, this design here, I am going to focus on my these two text, this silence and success. These two text will is going to be my focus point. So I am going to use this font for this one here, but of course I am going to make this S in capital, and this success I am going to use this Arrow Kids font, and again I am going to make that one capital. So my main point is I will not use any kind of external vectors here, just whatever I can do with my. Okay, I am using here the task type tool. You can find this one in this type panel, the last option, task type tool. With this task type tool you can select each and every letters individually to work on there, to change them, or just like making any changes if you want to any specific letter. Okay, this 2 is like a effect here, so I cannot change them, but that is okay. I am going to just make everything in a simple line. The base line here I am going to change here, and when I am selecting any of the letters from here, if there is any alternative letters for that, you see that will show up here. So that is how you can easily change any kind of letters for this one here. Okay, this one is not going to work like this, but for that one I am going to break the fonts. So once it is breaked, I can simply click here to, okay, as I told you, they are together. I mean this SS is made together to create this effect here for this font. So that's why they were not working on this task type tool, but in this one here I am going to use that same task type tool here. Shortcut is Shift T, and you can see I can easily select an individual letter by this. Okay, so as this 2 is going to be my focus point, I am going to make them little bit, this one I am going to make a bit bigger because I want to create a outside area here, and my every design I am going to make inside this area. So first of all I am going to break that font. I don't need any changes there, and once it is broke I can simply select this one to move that one little bit right side. Okay, so in this one here I am going to use this Kids font here, work hard in silence. This for this in text I am going to use this Baby Angelo font. That font has some cool heart type of effect here, but if I make it capital, that effect will be gone, but I am going to keep that effect here for this one. So for this one, this text here I am going to apply a effect, maybe this arc effect, just like this, work hard in silence. So that is going to be the focus point of my design, because I want to cover these two text in same area, but this one will be in the center point. So I am keeping that as it is for now. And for this one, let your, I am going to again use this Kids font, Again this B text here I am going to use this same font, and your noise I am going to use this same font maybe. Okay, just to let's first arrange them. So work hard in silence, this is our first part. This one is okay. As you can see, there is a lot of space between this text here, and I don't want that much space to be there, so I'm just fixing that because these small details really make a big difference in a good design. So that is okay. I'm breaking that font again, and again for this one here I'm going to do the same here. Okay guys, so this is now my font position is okay, or maybe this one a bit right word. Okay, that is good. I am going to break that one again, that one also. So work hard in silence, let your success. This is where I am going to use my this text here. Now I am going to again break this one. Okay guys, so once they are placed like this, I am just going to, okay, as you can see this one is also in font mode. I need to break because I want everything in shape mode, not in font mode. So as I applied a effect here, that is why I need to expand everything here. Okay, once it is expanded, you can see now I can simply work with them. So for this design here I am just going to use some basic shapes effect here, just like this. I am going to place everything in this same area, and I am not going to use any kind of external vector for this one. So whatever I will do here, I will make that by using some effect here. So once they are placed like this, or wherever I want them to be, now as you can see this is my design is done. And now I just don't want to keep them as it is because this is a very simple design, but yes, I am going to make some effect here for this one. And for the effect I am going to use the basic Illustrator tools, like maybe I can use a line here, or for this one here. So I am using my pen tool here in a stroke mode, maybe 10 point in stroke size. So now I can simply click, draw a line like this, just to make a line here. Okay, so this one is going to be, as I told you, I need to, okay guys, so let me erase this. I need to everything in the same size, so I'm going to use this area, this total area, to put my design here. So for this one here in a bit smaller size, not 10 point, just I'm going to fill the areas here like this, then another one, then Control D, that means duplicate. So I am going to make them a bit down like this. Okay, that will work for me. Now for this one here, this, okay, first of all I am selecting this 3. I am going to use some this round cap effect here, and this middle one I want to apply some dash line effect here. That is too much, just like this. Okay, sorry for that, I don't know what happened. Okay, that is good for me. Now once they are placed like this, okay, this one, okay, I'll fix that later. So this is, I'm just making a road kind of effect, that is the road of success. And for this one here I will use that same, okay, I will not use that same effect here, maybe I will draw something here, but for that I need to make a custom brush. So just like this, maybe just okay, I don't need any stroke for this one, just in fill mode. So this is just a ellipse here, just like this, maybe a little bit thinner. Okay, once it is, I mean the way I want it, once it is like that, I am selecting that ellipse, making a new brush here, that is called art brush. So once it is in art brush mode, I am going to click OK. That will give me a custom brush here. Now I am not using my graphic tablet here. You may think that I use my graphic tablet, but I use for sometimes, but in this one I am not going to use that one. So I am going to select my this custom brush here. I am using my mouse to make a line like this, or I can use this same line on that side too, but in a bit bigger in size, just like this. Okay, that is too much bigger, so that is good for me. I will fix that later. Now I want to add these two together. I am going to select them, expand appearance to make them a fill color, not in a stroke. If I select my this brush stroke here and then select this two, I can use my shape builder tool here just to erase this extra part from my design, and that is how they will be combined. So once they are combined, I am selecting these three as I want them to be a single shape, so I am going to unite them. Okay, as you can see, this is now already looking good, at least better than before. So for this one here, I am going to, this text here, I am going to use my same brush here again, this brush, not in stroke fill mode, just in stroke mode. Okay, for this one maybe a bit bigger in size, that 2-point stroke. So I am going to use my brush tool here, just making some rough. Okay, this is actually a bit bigger than what I need, so I am going to, okay, I don't like them, let's remove again, making that again. This is just to make some random lines from the for these areas, because I don't want to be a want these areas to be a blank area, just like this. You have seen many designs like this, maybe using this kind of effects. So this is how you can make them using your own custom brush. So you can always adjust the position or wherever you want. Okay, just to fill this area, these are some effect I am using here. Now for this one here, as you can see, this area is looking a bit blank, so I am going to make that one a bit, bring that one a bit downwards. Now I am using my curvature tool to draw a simple arc line here, just like this, not in fill mode, in stroke mode. Okay, so once it is placed like the way I want it, I am now going to use my eyedropper to sample this dot line here, dash line here. It will make that one also in dash mode. Okay guys, so for this one here, as you can see, this area is looking a bit blank, so I am going to use that same effect here. But okay, once we selected on something, selected some stroke style, it will be that the next thing I will do, it will follow that stroke, but I am going to choose my eyedropper to click on here this stroke, because I want it to be in that style, not in dash line style, just like this. Okay, these are just to fill those areas. Now we are going to use some more effect for our text here, but that will be later. Let me first fix this area here. Once they are finished, or I want them as there, I am going to use my eraser tool here to erase some of these areas, because I don't want them to be overlapping my B text here. So this one is a bit blank here, so I'm going to make that one closer like this. Now I want to select my these two here, or I can use my direct selection tool to bring them like this. Okay guys, so that is okay for me. Now I am going to, this is the final design I will have for my work here, but I want to make it a close design, like this area is open, so I am going to use some more effect here for this one here, just like this. Now I am going to select this dash line effect here. Okay, for this one here, this is now closing this area, but for this area here I want to make a make another arc kind of line here, like this that dash line here. So I'm going to use my, I am using my pen tool here just to make a stroke there, and I can use my alt key on keyboard to fix the point that I don't want. Now it is okay, but for this one I am going to, as I used a stroke line here, I am going to use my this custom brush for that area. Okay, not in stroke mode, I can simply turn this off. It will give me a look like it is a closed design. So now for these two text here, this silence and success text, I just want to make some other effect for them, because they are my, these are the main focus point of my text, and I don't want just to, I don't want them to be very blank design, so I am going to use some effect for them. Okay, maybe let me just make another custom brush for them. I am using a very small ellipse here in fill mode, so I need to make it really small because my text area is not very much big. Okay guys, so once they are placed, now I need to duplicate them as much as I want, just like this. Okay, so these are going to be the my main brush effect here. So once it is done the amount I want here, I am selecting them all, again making a custom brush here, alt style effect, alt brush, that is a brush in my brush panel. So I am going to use my this silence text here, and for this one here, first of all I need to unite them because they are separate text, so I am uniting them. Now I am opening the transparency of this text, so I am going to add some effect here inside the transparency. So I am inside the transparency of my silence text. I am going to use my this brush here, not fill, in a stroke mode, 1 point. Let's just see how it is look on 1 point stroke. Okay, if I put it like this, if I make it like this and select this brush tool, that custom brush I made, okay, that is a bit mistake I made, because for these areas this much balls are really a bit bigger, so bit extra, so I'm erasing some of them. Now using these three again, this group, making another alt brush for them, and now this time they are looking a bit different. So I'm again using my, selecting my silence text into its transparency panel. I am using my curvature tool here just to make a curve here, not in fill mode, in stroke mode, and I need to select my this new brush. Okay, as you can see, this is now already looking good. So I am just going to add some more brush effect like this. Okay, I need to apply this effect here. So I am going to do that for some more times to cover this text. I will be back after that. Okay guys, so this is now my final design. As you can see, I have added some effect on my text there, and also in this text here. For this success text I use my that previous brush for that one, and everything I did inside transparency because I wanted to make that transparent. I could have added that on top of them, but that would be just a white color on top of them. But as you can see, they are now transparent areas. Whatever my shirt color will be, or the color I am going to use in my design, that color will be visible through my text. So that is why I use them in transparency. So I am going to now make them a bit colorful. So for this one here I am going to use a background, and that is what I made here. I am locking that background, that rectangle, and now I need to choose everything from here. So once they are selected, I need to expand them because there are a lot of strokes inside my design, and that will expand. Everything will become a single one color design, shape color design. So that is what I did here. As you can see, I can simply turn them into a one color design, but I am going to add some text here, color here. So I am going to use these two text as they are my focus point. I am going to use them a bit brighter color, and then this work hard, let your, and this noise, these three I am going to use in a bit. Okay, that color is good. And this in text and this b text, I need to make them another color, so maybe just something lighter like this. And for this one here, okay, first of all I need to make this background color black, so it will look good on black. Now locking that again. Okay, so everything here in this design, that those small details, I am going to select everything here, then pressing shift and deselecting my this text here, and that is how I will select the rest elements easily. Now I am going to use a kind of blue color, maybe whatever color looks good on black, but not that blue. Okay, that's a bit darker color actually. I don't know, this one will look good on black. Okay, so this is going to be the final design for me. Now as we used some different effect inside these areas, so I'm going to choose my eyedropper to select this color for that area. And because I don't want anything to be close to each other, maybe a bit downwards like this. Okay guys, so this is now my final design. As you can see, I used nothing here, that is an external vector, so you don't need to use vectors for your every design. As you can see, the reason I used this in transparency, I can always make some changes. They are still in stroke mode, so I can select them like this, then use my direct selection tool to make changes, or wherever I need to make changes I can always make change. That's why I use transparency. So guys, this is the final design for this video. I hope this one will give you some idea how to add some effect on your text. I will make some more videos on text effect, some this kind of elements, how you can easily make them to make a design stand out. So that's all guys, see you in the next video. Have a great time. Thank you.